What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My dog is super pumped. Yes, hello. I know. Go on, get down. Good girl. So, we were out of town recently. My youngest daughter graduated college over the weekend. Congratulations to her. 4-year degree at Minnesota State University. So awesome. Congratulations to her. Ate some food, did a little traveling, did a little car hunting. It was an awesome weekend. So anyway, today we're going back to the collection that I bought from a local guy looking to kind of get out of the hobby or get rid of some of his stuff. You probably could tell by the title what we're looking at, and today is all about Pontiacs. So I have 3 different castings that I've already had, one of each. We'll look at those, and then I've picked up 5 more. One of them is a casting that I haven't had yet, and then the other 2 I've already got variants of, and we'll get through all of those. But this is mostly older gen stuff, super fast, and let's see, this is from 1993. This is one of those, if you're into the older stuff, I think this stuff is cool. The super loud, bright, vibrant cars from Matchbox back in the day. But look at this Pontiac Firebird. Just, I fully expect this to have working suspension, bright pink, blue interior, yellow patterns, chrome, pinwheel. I think it's pinwheel or spiral. How many times have I told you that I'm gonna look at what these wheels are called and let you know? Hold, please. We've done it. 6-spoke spirals. That's what they're called. Yes. Mission complete. So anyway, again, I don't know if you can see the price tag or read that on here, but 50 cents, Walmart. 1993 50-cent cars. We're going to look at the 97 Firebird Formula. This is from 1996, and this has split 5 spokes. Walmart 84-cent price tag, if you could see that. So in 93 they were 50 cents, and those could be markdowns or sales, I don't have a clue. And then in 1996, 3 years later, 84 cents. So 34-cent increase in 3 years' time. And then we have from 1996, 1995, 2005. Good Lord. That took forever. There's a lot going on there. 2005. So anyway, let's look at what I've got, and then let's crack all of this. All right, we will start with the castings that I already have. I told you I have 3, and I only have 1 variant of each, so you see them before you hear. We have taken a peek at this before. This is the Pontiac GTO Judge, 1970, I believe. Yeah, 70 Pontiac GTO. There's your base deeds. Copyright 1995. Black interior, which is going to be hard to see, but that grille is awesome. The graphics down the side look really good. the rear wing, and then your split fast 5 spokes, and you get some suspension with that one. So we do have a few more of those to open. The Firebird formula, here's your base details on this. Pontiac Firebird Ram Air, true 1/64th, if you see that there, which is cool. And then 1996 for the copyright of the tooling. Interior details are not bad. Looks like you get some gauges, center console, shifter, steering wheel, some seat pattern. Firebird logo up front. And then Pontiac on the back. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. And then this also. Oh, there's not really suspension there. These things roll. Very, very nice. And then this one, which I really like it. I have been trying to track down some variants of this casting, and they're honestly quite expensive. Like if you look on eBay, they're wanting $10 or more per car, and there's a number of these. So I will just have to wait patiently, I suppose. But this cool kind of copper burnt orange color. You get the Firebird on the hood, which to me looks fantastic. Details inside the grille, which is a nice touch. And then these tri-spoke wheels are probably my favorite wheel Matchbox does. The interior is probably going to be pretty tough to see. Yeah, you're not going to get in there very well. Black interiors are hard to get a good look at, but very cool car. Again, if you have a bunch of these laying around that you want to get rid of and want to send them my way, you know, just let me know in the comments. That'd be cool. Anyway, let's get to some new stuff. We're going to start with that Firebird Racer, this loud, vibrant car from 1993. There's a look at that Walmart sticker, 50 cents a car. Hard to beat. Those days are gone. You're not going to find that kind of stuff anymore, unfortunately. But let's just crack it. Oh yeah. Full suspension. Whoa. And these super fast just roll so good. Six-spoke spiral. We figured out what the wheel's called. It's kind of in gold. And then this paint scheme is just crazy. Pink, yellow splatter, I'll call it. I'm not really sure. There's your base deets, Pontiac Firebird Racer, made in Thailand. 1985 on the tooling, also 1/64th. And then a blue interior, which is pretty cool. kind of get a look at the shifter there. Look at how long that steering column is. That's actually pretty funny. Maybe that was a real thing. I don't know, but super cool car. Next up, we will do our second of the Firebird Formula 97. This one in yellow. There's your 84-cent price tag. 3 years later. Check this one out. This is pretty nice. Rolls really well. No suspension. So this, I thought maybe that one in the back was just a little damaged, but this does not have suspension either. But very cool. Formula V8 down the side. I didn't show it on the black one. I showed the logo, but I didn't show the Ram Air on the hood. It does have it. Very cool. And then the interior in this one is black, so it's kind of tough to see, but I like how the window is wrapped in black, and the T-top section, if you were to put the tops on, this section is black also. And that's pretty cool. Same base code, Pontiac Firebird Ram Air 1/64. Mirrors. And then that Pontiac is a bit easier to see. All right, now we're going to get into our GTOs. There's an 84-cent price tag on this one. This one in orange. You know we love orange cars here. Very cool. This has 6-spoke spirals. These are in chrome. Front end. Hood details. Like the tampos down the side. What do we have right here? The Judge. That's pretty cool. And then we have something on the wing. The Judge also. That is nice. There's your detail 70 Pontiac GTO. And again, with the black interior, it is just, it's tough to see. Full suspension. Very cool. And then we have a red one. Kind of the same livery. The car is just red. This one's got your split 5 spokes. Rolls so good. Same thing here, the Judge. This is an awesome casting. One of my personal favorites. And then we have the Judge on the wing also. I wonder why this one didn't. Probably because of how big it says GTO down the side, but you'd think maybe the Judge right here on the wing in white, but I don't know. And then lastly, we're going to look at this super fast. Comes with a box, which is always a nice touch. Maybe a little more detail on this one. check this out. This is cool. Kind of a mint green-ish. Get a little marker light there. The Judge, kind of hard to read. There it says it in black on the wing. You get some tail lights and some silver chrome bumper kind of a look. And then on the front you get some headlights and some mesh grill inserts. Very cool piece. And then a different wheel variant. Does this have suspension? I'm guessing it does. Just kind of a little. It's not like the other ones, but look at this wheel. That's very cool. Tire tread. And then if we look at the hood, hold on, I'm sending y'all for a ride. Buckle up. We get Ram Air on the intakes. Here's your base deets. All the same, 70 Pontiac GTO. But that's a nice piece. You get a lot of detail there. Headlights are done, side tampos, hood tampos, rear bumper with some tail lights, Judge on the wing. That's awesome. So, which one's your favorite? I'm gonna have to go with this, but a close second is either the GTO in the back, just because of how much deco you get, the three-tone color, the big GTO down the hood, the tampos on the hood. That's a good looking one, and it was my first piece, so can't complain there. But this orange is really nice too. I like that a lot. Who am I kidding? I like them all, but that's fancy. All right, guys, there we have it. Some older Pontiac castings from Super Fast and just some cool stuff from the 90s, except for that newer Firebird formula in burnt orange with the Firebird logo across the hood. I need to get some more of those, but I'm not paying that kind of money for main lines. I get they're collectibles and maybe there's some value there, but if they're not selling at that price, then maybe the prices should come down, because some of the stuff I've seen on eBay has been there for a while. So anyway, that's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Pontiacs are the T-top Firebird formula V8, whatever, that thing. I'm not a big fan of that. It was just part of the lot that I bought. It's not my favorite casting. I don't hate it, but it's not really my thing. That and the newer body style similar to that and the Camaro, I'm not a huge fan, but the GTOs are freaking awesome. So let me know in the comments what you think. I appreciate you watching. More to come, that's for sure. Take care.